Hello and welcome to this guided energy alchemy practice. My name is Allie with Amariespeaks, and this meditation is an invitation to step into your truth with me, to step alongside me as I step into my light and truth in this great working. So take a moment to adjust yourself, to get comfortable, to sit or lay down, to close the eyes and focus inward. Focus on your breath. Just taking stock. What does it feel like? What is the quality of the air? Feel its coolness passing in through the nostrils, down the throat, all the way down to the very bottom of the lungs, expanding the rib cage, expanding the diaphragm, the abdomen. And let the exhale rise out, a sigh of relief. Of release. Take a moment to tap into that beautiful cycle that is your breath, the in and out, the give and the take, service and receivership. This is the most fundamental, basic form of energy alchemy. The exchange of the breath. The input and output. There's an entire world of infinite workings, happenings, occurrences, processes, conscious transactions taking place all within, around, and about you on every single breath. The body's consciousness knows exactly what it's doing. Needs no frenetic thought values from the frontal cortex to tell it its job, instructions, or directions. Those commands come from higher up, deeper within. Yes, some say subconscious or unconscious. They call it a reptilian brain. However, that is a bit shallow, surface level understanding of just the tip of the iceberg. For below is the body, the spiritual body, so much larger than could ever be manifested or showcased within this third, fourth density life. Your whole being here, your physical vessel and body, is like the tip of that iceberg. Your spiritual, electric, energetic, metaphysical body, so much more, so much larger, held deeper within the expansive realms of the ether, of infinite intelligence surrounding us like a beautiful, magical, mystical ocean. Does a fish know what water really is? How could it know what air is? We must ask ourselves these parallel questions about our ether space, about the spirit layer within, around, and about us. These are the truths. They might be formed as questions because they are quests for each of us to go on, to seek out, to define the purposes we choose to find within. For we are each creator consciousness, bestowed with the power of choice, of designation, manifestation, of creation, across a multitude of dimensions and densities, frequencies, spectrums, and interpretations. The truth is, it's a discovery of manyness held within an infinite playing field of imagination space, where each choice has infinite possibilities contained within it. You must only choose to see, and you will. The power of choice, the power to cast your attention in a certain direction and to focus the energies of you into directed light of intention, purpose, and action. This is love and light. In other words, but the same truth. This is where your true work lies. The beauty is, it is infinite in its variety of choosing. You get to choose how, where, when, and why. responsibility is where the flame of sovereignty sits, where it comes into play, where it shines from. And when you can tap into this and see its golden light, no matter if it's a bright flame and a fireplace, tiny flame of a birthday candle, maybe it's even embers and coals. Whatever your inner sovereign flame looks like today, we are going to do some breath work to tap into it, ignite it, to reignite it, to stoke it, or perhaps to just breathe in its presence and appreciate its wonderful glow, its radiance. Own your truth, and know that in every moment and every day, just like the breath can change, your notion and recognition of your flame, the translation and interpretation of your perception of your flame changes. Remember, creator consciousness is the power of observation, discernment, choice. So keep that in mind as you, with an open mind, observe your inner flame now. Feel recognition and acceptance for the imagery that you receive today. Say thank you to your spirit boss, your body's boss, your mind's boss, for coming together to showcase and communicate within your needs, your true state, to assess openly together harmonious solutions of balance for you, to feel your best and seek your best, for that is what this work is for. The intention here in this practice of observation is one of unconditional love. Tap into that for yourself for a moment. Maybe bring your hands together in prayer or to your heart. Or just bring your consciousness into your heart for a moment. Remember, tap into that great love that you know is within you. Love of life, love for a pet, a child, grandparent, favorite aunt or uncle, love of a certain phrase or music or book, working, sunset, a color even, anything that sparks appreciation for it, gratitude, unconditional love. Feel it tingling through you, seeping, radiating out from the heart center, cascading over the whole body, igniting that flame, that fireplace, the candle, your eternal flame, which sits slightly below that heart center. Let's breathe into that flame again. Bring up that great visualization. Breathe the love and light. Down into that flame. Don't think too hard, just go with it. Allow it to feel you, fill you up. And now we'll practice a bit of the breath of fire to just really stoke that flame, to really get your inner light charged for the day, so that you can radiate out light, true, honest seeking of highest good, service to all with the intention of harmonious solutions, knowing that those motivations are effortlessly charged by this beautiful eternal flame. And that flame is directly charged by your heart, by your connection to God's source, to your ancestors, ascended masters, the angels, Mother Earth and elementals, to all of those beings who you feel directly connected to. If you're not familiar with the breath of fire, it's a quick breath in and out through the nose, where you are exhaling quickly and tightening the stomach through the nose. So a sharp exhale and a passive, gentle inhale. Let it be relaxing on the inhale if you can. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. We're just going to do this for a moment or two, a minute or two. Feel free to move along with me at my pace or create your own. Trying to get a feel for it. If you've never done it before, you could get a better time when we do this practice again another time. But just keep it going at a speed that's comfortable for you, that builds a bit of warmth and heat in your belly without straining your face or neck or back. On these final ones, bring the breath in, holding it in. If you can, locking in, bringing the breath up towards your head, and then releasing as comfortable for you. Just feel for a moment the radiation of energy. Your body makes energy in every cell. Scientists call it ATP production. You can look into that if it interests you. But know that those are words describing organic functions that naturally take place. They are commands from above that our body's boss receives directly from the body's layer. of infinite intelligence, designed by Source, Creator Consciousness. Just as our spirit receives beautiful input, just as your mind receives beautiful input, just as we exchange out and send out any sort of variety of exchanges of service. It's the intention from which we shine out this light, the knowing of which we move through life with, that speaks out to the universe, that sets our day up, that speaks to the universe around us, brings towards us positivity or negativity in a set of potentials and occurrences, co-creating and communicating with every other's spirit layer, body's layer, and mind's layer out there. There's so much happening out there in the other space, in the ether. And when we move from a place of truer light, of honesty, where we recognize our heart and our light, who we are inside and out, and we own it and accept it in this true space of sovereign knowing, we step into our day in honesty and clarity as best as we can. Not saying we won't make mistakes, there aren't distortions, shadows, or incorrectness inside of us. No, but that we work to seek out honestly the best ways forward, to correct those things when we notice them, to find ease and fluidity of positivity instead of the dis-ease and stagnancy that comes with negativity, stalling, hiding, skirting around, making excuses, looping, stagnating. We don't want to do that. Stalemates and standoffs. I don't want those within me. I certainly don't want to have all of my systems working against each other in my day. I want to feel them aligned, transacting harmoniously in a great friendship, loyalty, sharing the work, sharing the load, having surpluses and leftovers of abundance, always having enough, always lending a hand to the tired ones, always knowing that there's enough love and light because we are eternal creator consciousness, sourced directly from God, infinite intelligence. Anytime you feel exhaustion or depletion or tiredness, accept it and acknowledge it. Tap in and reconnect. Recharge. It's okay. We need rest every night. The great truth of day and night tells us we need to sleep and recharge, to rest and ready for work again. That's another ownership of truth that we must accept for ourselves to move towards our highest good, knowing and recognizing your cycle, where you are today, and moving with what you can do today, doing that which comes to you and is in front of you. When we move through with conscious awareness in our truth, we do this much more easily. So sticking with a practice like this in the morning and aligning with these thoughts and practices of breath work, of energy correction, alchemy and transmutations, can radiate our light more clearly at the start of the day and move through each day better, with more connectivity and receptivity, offering better service, more truly aligned, to our truest state. So here for a moment before we end, I'd like to offer a visualization of the sun rising. And if you can do this practice in the morning in the sun, next time, every day, any day, whenever, alongside this recording, or all by yourself, to make it your own in a self-led guided practice. Maybe incorporating different things than I've even led today. That is most beautiful, and thank you for your service. But if you can, envision the sun or be sitting in the sun as you acknowledge, envision, imagine, see, know, and embody the light source within you, radiating outwards. Feel the connection to that beautiful sun in the sky above you. Allow the warmth to draw a cord or anchor or a beam or ray of light, creating a path or a magnetic pull, series of dots or lights, maybe fairies leading the way, breadcrumbs along your trail. Maybe they're constellations you know to follow in the sky above, even leading in an early dawn straight toward the sun, further in and further up. Feel the divine connection and the pull towards that great logos, the knowing of your divine purpose, where you're going, where you're meant to be in this here and now. Feel it drawing you forward, seeing your feet walking that golden path. Feel with conscious awareness each magical step has purpose, is guided. The ground meets it. Each step meant for you. You can see clearly through the light all around you. Crystalline, bright, early morning light, soaking in and purging out, cleansing and clearing all that no longer serves. It's yesterday, not needed to move forward. Breathe into the light. Breathe deeply, receiving light, clarity on the inhale, releasing toxicity, distortions, confusion on the exhale. Lock in this light. Lock in that magnetic pulling. Notion of where you're going. Beautiful, positive momentum, energetic excitement, drawing you towards your destiny, your dreams, your goals, drawing you towards the end of your day today, bringing forth only that which is of your highest good. See that golden light around you now, forming lattice work, beautiful sacred geometries, enclosing you, encapsulating you, a beautiful filter set and run by infinite intelligence, by God's source and your spirit boss. A layer of you, for you, and by you. Of God, for God, and by God. Set with the intention to flow freely, porously and openly, creating a steady screening of your highest good, of the highest good, of all, for all, sending forth in it and outwardly, from you and to you, only that which is of the highest good, for the all, for the collective whole, for the I am that recognizes the you are within it, the great circle of oneness, set and defined by one infinite Creator. See that oneness encircling you, protecting you, forming a sacred barrier around you. Lock it in, own it. Know that it will sit with you through past, present, and future, running eternally, the same infinite intelligent source that your eternal flame runs on. The breath, the connectivity, solid intention, the knowing of the truth of the one promise. Tap into that, charge it, feel the strength of that power of truth, of choice, connectivity and service, unconditional love and oneness. Lock that into the deepest layer of you. See it like a tiny golden seed condensing into the most solid form, tightest, heaviest hunk of gold, burying deep, deep, deep within you, deep within the heart center, into the 0 point, that inner core of your teredo, the entire system of you. Beautiful portal in the center, mystical, magical connectivity, giving thanks and remembrance, tapping into that, grounding yourself into the now. Feel your fingers and toes again in your body. Feel that cord connecting you down to the center of the earth. Feel gravity holding you down. Simultaneously feel that cord up and out, connecting you out to the great sun, holding you, anchoring you into the present moment, into the here and now. That is your conscious awareness in this reality space. Here you are in between, triad of creation, mind, body, and spirit complex. Give thanks for it. Feel the solidity of it, the reality of it, the body vessel, the mind's energetic electric vessel, and the spirit's magnetic plasma inner core. Reside in this knowing. Allow yourself to seep back into your present moment for as long as it takes. Step into your day in this truth and in the great light. Honor your light and the great light, the great service, seeking your truth. May we always work to see the truth through the law of one in alignment with service to others and the one infinite creator. And may we always work to speak our truths through alignment with the law of one in service to others and the one infinite creator. May we always work to feel the other's truth through alignment, the law of one, service to others, the one infinite creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you.